Okay, so you're wanting to put a fillet on here, 0.125, and you're getting an error message. Um, you're going to be running into some of that in some places. Bobcat's filleter is notoriously weak on certain things, and pretty much without getting into too much of it, it's most likely the fact this little slight angle that bears in right at the end instead of it being a tangent. It's the filleter is just getting confused with creating that corner patch there. So there's a way around it. We can do a little bit of low level work, which is kind of a good exercise anyway. And what we're going to do is break our solid into surfaces. And then now that we have individual surfaces, we're going to do what's called a surface to surface fillet. And there it is right there. But because we're doing individual surfaces, it's not being constrained by those last two boundaries for that corner patch. So now that we have that, we can now use our profile curve, because these are just a flat planar end anyway, and we can trim those ends off and then stitch it all back into a nice proper solid. So let's stitch surfaces to solid first, and then I'm going to go back and just unstitch my one surface that I want there, and then I can blank the rest of my solid. And so what I want to do is just trim those off so that they can be a planar thing. So I'm going to use your profile curve edges right here, which can create a couple of planar planes here up in the z-axis. And there, so there's those two things. And now I can use the surfaces intersection curves. And I've created two curves right on there that I can use to break that fillet surface. So we'll go back to surfaces, break surface. There's my surface. It asks me for the curves. I select those two, and now I can just trim those off. And now let's unblank my part. There it is. And then now these are just two little planar surfaces. I can just create one little one here. If you want it to be clean, we would delete. Here, let's just work on that one now, and then I can explain that after. So let's see. Let's go with extract edges single. I'm going to go with that one, and that one, that one, and that one. There we go. Now we've got a couple of edges there again. I'm going to blank my model again here. And I just have to run planar surface on these, shift click. Did I miss a piece here? Oh, something, I didn't get that edge. Let me see if this one over here worked, and then I'll have to review what happened there. Nope. You know what I didn't do? Was get rid of that extra edge that was there. Now I wonder if I got the right one. Might have to redo it, because I remember the edges I used to break the surface. Let's see if that's a selectable piece now. Nope. Okay, so let's back up one. Okay, now I'm going to blank. I'm going to get rid of these. Just make sure I get them out of the way. I should be using layers, but on my on this screen recording software, my layers don't work right, so I have to just do this. So now let's go back to extract edges. Got to keep your stuff separate, otherwise you're going to get buggered up there. Okay, now what I should be able to do is make planar out of those. So let's blank my surfaces now. Oh, okay, I think if this doesn't work, then I know what I didn't do. Let's see. Boink. That one works. Boink. I was going to think that what I needed to do was stitch my model together, and so because there's going to be super small values in here, and the stitching fills in gaps and stuff to be able to make proper joins. It joins the surface edges together. Now I'm just going to get rid of all that stuff since I'm just showing this. And then, so there's my little surfaces there. And now I should have this one big one and then the three little ones there. I can stitch those into a solid again. And there's your 0.125 with a more of a low level work. If I really wanted to, if I was presenting this to somebody that needed to look good, I wouldn't have done just those. I would have actually deleted this surface here too, and then I would have just made a planar out of that whole plate so that this little seam edge wasn't here. It would just look much better, and that's what your filler would do if it actually went through anyway. So okay. There you go, low-level fillet work. There's actually another one on the website where I've posted this that you can look at called low-level fillet work. It kind of talks about the same thing where when you're trying to cram fillets into places that don't fit, how you can do certain things to achieve your results. Okay, bye.